Good morning, you amazing wonder, awakening wonders. Happy New Year. 2024, 8 in the morning. Let's talk about another request. There was a friend of ours in this community said a few things. It was a long comment. He said, do people need to go to the retreat in order to start to benefit and start to heal themselves? No. And some of his friends went to the retreat and they didn't like the fact that there was 6 to 7 hours of meditations per day. That is a surprise to me, my friend. I have not heard that. Because most of the people that I was with at the retreat, they would go back to the room after 6 to 7 hours of meditation, and they would then do breath work in the room before they go to sleep. A lot of the people would meditate for an hour or two before they would go to sleep. As they drift away, they would meditate and then get up and go into the bed, and they would just drift away afterwards. Now, a lot of the people that wanted to save some money, because it's not that cheap to go there, so when they would go back to the room, they would sometimes meditate together before they go to sleep. So yes, you can have these benefits without going to the retreat, but you need to realize that you need to be playful with this first, unless you're on a short timeline and you need to heal yourself fast, in which case you'll take a different direction. But when you are playing with the energies, you want to be able to not only meditate in a specific way, but you want to be able to meditate when you're just doing stuff, right? For example, one, 4, 6, 8. It gets so much easier. Started sweating right away. Okay, it gets easier. It gets easier, guys. The reason I keep drumming this to you guys, you have no idea how powerful you are. And it's within you. It's within you. Train your energy centers. This giant stick of a spinal cord, including the 8, with these tiny brains. That makes you magnetic. You'll be able to. You'll feel so. I shouldn't have done that. No. I'm losing my train of thought now because I'm sort of flying right now. Sometimes I say, your thinking, your awareness, your attention is your magic wand. You are the magic wand. You just have to sort of fix yourself in a way where you can attract things, you can manipulate things, you can change things, And in certain requests, and also in other topics that I'll be discussing, that from personal experience, of course, you will get a better and a better idea. I was talking to somebody from Australia yesterday, I think we spoke for over an hour, and created sort of a roadmap and the things that she would have to do in order to start changing herself, her energy. You can't change your life without changing your energy. You can't change your energy without harmonizing your energy centers. They're all connected and sort of in a sequence. Harmonize and align your energy centers. You want to be able to open your heart on demand. When you can open your heart and when you can do your gratitudes, when you can feel whole and complete, it's so amazing how fast coincidences can occur. And they occur in my life so often, it's a little crazy, you know? Yes, my friend, your friends can heal themselves all by themselves. But if they have a community around them, if they have other people that can meditate with them, it becomes more powerful. So if you were standing right here and we both closed our eyes and we raised our energy together, the fact that my magnetic field is going to collide with your magnetic field, it is going to amplify and multiply. It will help you a lot more. It will help me a lot more if you and I were together meditating. This is what the retreat is for. The reason I am a little surprised that you said that some people might think that it's too much, some of these meditations are too much, is the collective energy is so powerful, so magnetic, so magical, that the only way I can imagine that you wouldn't enjoy those long form meditations is if you can't surrender, right? So, for example, there were people that when they're sitting down for 90 minutes, they want to start to move around, right? Your butt starts to feel a little tired, you want to move it around a little bit. But that only happens when you don't surrender, because when you surrender, there is no butt. Your body goes numb, you don't feel it anymore, you're somewhere else. And it becomes so much easier to do that. Well, the longer you do it, obviously. But when you do it with other people, we have advanced meditation groups for healing. We have advanced discussions. We have Facebook groups that are leaving the monastery, right? So when you become an advanced student, an advanced meditator, one of the things that happens is you want to talk about this stuff. You're in such a big shock. You're so happy. You want to start drumming and waking people up, but you don't know who to talk to because sleepwalkers outside, my beautiful humans out there that I'm constantly blessing, hoping to make some changes in their energy centers for them to become a little bit more happy and more kind. But it's a little bizarre for people to hear these things, right? Oh, you can cure stage 4 cancer? You can cure diseases that don't have cure? Just with meditations? Oh my God. Wait a minute. I can become abundant by becoming abundant? Yes. Most people are not ready for that. I'll tell you a funny thing about the retreat. So what happened is that when we did our first walking meditation, they showed us, Dr. Joe showed us on the screen some TikTok videos. And the TikTok videos were people taking videos of advanced students doing walking meditations, right? And when you're doing walking meditations, sometimes, you're in trance when your eyes are open, but then when the instructions tell you to stop, close your eyes, you stop wherever you stop, right? And sometimes people stop right by a tree. They're like facing a tree, and they'll stop and they'll put their blindfold on again. And there are some people that were hugging the tree. And then, of course, the instructions say, lay down. So you lay down wherever you lay down, right? So the grass, the roads, doesn't matter. You just lay down. You're already in a magic land. You're in trance. Everything is happening at once, you know? And the people that have no clue what this is are taking TikTok videos and they're freaking out. They think it's a zombie apocalypse thing happening. That was funny. So yes, you will end up on TikTok. Because when I finished one of my meditations, the walking one in Orlando, and I was now walking back to the ballroom, and I looked at the hotel building, and I saw so many people just standing like this by the window. They're like, what is happening? Yeah. So keep up with the work. Never miss a day. I think of it as if I miss a day, that means I am not believing in this magician thing that I have become, right? It still blows my mind that I can close my eyes and under 5 seconds I can go into instant theta, you know? And I'll start sweating, I'll start shaking, and I can start to feel my magnetic field. From the 8, I will let go. Sorry, I think I just touched it. And then I will let go and release my intentions with the letter and the squiggly lines around it. And then I bless it and let it go into the quantum. And then I open my heart. And I will attract synchronicities and coincidences and bring that reality to me. And I have started to do that without meditating. I can do that. I almost just did that. I did that right on the camera in front of you guys. I had to come out because I didn't want the whole video to be a silent meditation. But it gets so easy so fast. When you can get into instant theta, and then you're so focused and you're not moving your body, you can then fall into delta and your body goes to sleep and your mind is fully awake, and now you can do magic. Now you can do magic. Everything is getting aligned, autonomic nervous system is taking over. It's healing the things that you might not even be aware of. And that happened a lot. So, specifically speaking about the retreat, it is a magic land. Magic will happen, miracles happen, people heal all the time. You want to hear something really, really bizarre? Insane example of how much of a magician you are? Okay. Now, this has happened more than once, okay? With Dr. Joe, and they recorded it, and they measured it, and they were shocked, and they had other physicians come and check it out, and they all witnessed this. There were women, more than one, and on more than one occasion, that had their thyroid gland removed. So when you remove your thyroid gland, there's some issues that comes with that, right? There's side effects that come with that. And they wanted to heal themselves from those side effects, from those symptoms. And they went to the advanced retreat, and then they continued their work. They made some friends, they would meditate together, all that. And then they contacted Dr. Joe Dispenza and his staff. And what they found out is that these people grew back a new thyroid. Dr. Joe was like, excuse me? How? What does that mean? You grew back your thyroid? You grew a new thyroid? Yes. And all the symptoms went away, all the side effects went away because they grew a new thyroid. Yes, you can manipulate matter into many, many things. There are advanced students and advanced meditators that are creating matter out of energy. Literally, they're creating objects out of thin air. How many people are ready to hear that, guys? Probably not many. It's a little bizarre to even hear. Like, excuse me, okay, now you're going a little too far, David King. No, it is happening, guys. The more you go down this path, the more you commit yourself to this journey, the crazier it gets. And by crazy, I mean the more amazing and magical it becomes. The things you can do, the examples of what Dr. Joe himself has done. And no two retreats are the same. So it's not like if I go to a retreat again, which I will in February, and I'll record the whole thing for you guys. I'll do my video journals during the breaks. I'll give you guys a quick update on my shorts, and then at night I'll do a long form, and I'll communicate with you guys, talk to you guys, and I'll tell you exactly what happened on different meditations, like I just did for my last one. I think I was pretty detailed, but because it was my first time doing YouTube videos, you know, I'll be more detailed now that I'm talking to so many of you guys. Geez, I've been talking to people from 10 different countries in the past 2 days alone. It's so heartwarming. You guys are so kind. I can't believe some of the words I'm hearing on the comments. There's so many beautiful souls out there. And I feel so blessed that now we're creating this community around the same mission, the Awakening Wonders. Maybe that should have been the channel name, Awakening Wonders. But I'm really, really grateful, and I'm really happy that I'm talking to you guys and I'm helping you guys, and I'm chatting, texting you guys. I'm really enjoying that. It's a really good process, and the engagement is very good. And the more you guys awake, the more magic you guys do in life, and as you share that with me, the more I feel a little bit more fulfilled in my mission. This is my mission now. I'll probably be just doing this for the rest of my life now. Because it's magic. Happy New Year's, guys. I love us.